What's up, everybody? I want to go ahead and start this out by just saying sorry. It's been a long time since I posted. It's been a lot of things going on the last 2 weeks. It's been very stressful. A lot of things have been happening, and this video is going to explain everything. It's some very major changes on this channel, so stay tuned. Grab your bag of popcorn, grab a beer, because it's gonna be a wild ride. Let's get into this video. All right, so we're just gonna get right into this. You guys know I'm a straight shooter. I'll just pretty much say what I need to say. I don't have any issues saying things on the internet if I feel like it's necessary, but I am gonna try to make this as professional as possible. I know it's kind of weird hearing that from me, but I've had a lot of time to think about this. Trust me, like I said, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. There's been a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes, dozens of phone calls being made. As y'all know, this shed, I got it a few months back, and we had a tropical storm that came through, and I think that was probably the best thing that could have happened to me. It exposed some flaws in this building, and I just didn't feel like it was up to the standards of the company that I bought it from. And I don't even need to say the names. You guys know who I bought this from. And I reported it to the local dealer here in Riviera, and they came out, they looked at it, they assessed the situation. They had 2 different people come out. They looked at everything. They told me exactly what they thought was wrong with it, which matched up with what Dad and I looked at. We all walked around the building together with the local company. Basically, they wrote down stuff. They took photos. They sent it off to corporate. You guys know how that stuff goes. It takes time, and I didn't want to post anything until I knew the final answer, and now I do. I'm sure by now, just by the thumbnail and stuff, you already know what happened at this point, but it's very frustrating whenever you have people come out and tell you exactly what's wrong with it. They relay information over to corporate, and things don't match up with what is being said now. So corporate reached out to me. I reached out to the local, area manager over South Texas. I brought it up another level. I contacted people up in Kentucky, which is the actual main facility. I got a hold of one of the corporate guys there. It was a little back and forth going on there, because they were hearing one thing from the local dealer, and from what I'm telling him, he's saying things are not matching up, that things are kind of getting backtracked. Like I said, I'm not going to get into all the details, but one thing I will say is I am very glad that I have a camera like this, because it definitely exposes a lot of things, and I have recordings of conversations, so I know what I'm saying. I know what was said to me about this building, what's wrong with it, and I also know what's being relayed to corporate. And corporate they're going with what their dealer's telling them, because they trust their dealer. And when you're having a customer saying, that's not what's happening out here, there's something else that's wrong with it, there's this that's wrong with it. So anyways, long story short, corporate called me back. This was actually yesterday. They said, we're getting conflicting information from you and the local dealer. Send us a video, send it directly to me, and that's what I did. I put it on my YouTube channel, but I have it on private so nobody can see it. I sent him the link. Within 2 hours of getting that video, this is the corporate guy up in Kentucky. Within 2 hours, I received a phone call with him offering me a settlement on this building, and I took the damn thing, guys. It's when you hear settlement, whatever amount you're thinking, don't think it's that much. This is still a shed stuff. I didn't get a ton of money out of this, but this building will be gone today, guys, and that's what I've been waiting to hear back on, how they were going to do this. They offered to repair the building. I declined it just based off of the information they told me on how they were going to fix it. You can't slap a Band-Aid on a lemon, guys, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say. That's the worst thing I'm going to say about this building. And I will give corporate credit after going through a couple of hurdles with them. I don't feel like they were being told the truth on everything that was wrong with the building. And once I sent them the video, just expressing my thoughts on the building, my frustration. He could see it in the video, the guy I sent it to. He was very professional after that and just said, you know what, we're gonna try to make things right as much as possible. And they cut me a check out here. So here in a little bit, they're gonna come and get this building. I know what you're thinking. What about all the stuff we put into it? I'm gonna leave all the framing up. I'm gonna leave all the electrical wires and stuff up. All I'm gonna do is come in and just take stuff like this. I got my PEX pipe, tools and stuff. Basically anything that's not attached to the actual building, I'm gonna be taking out, and I'm gonna be starting over. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it, guys. It's weighed heavily on me recently, and I feel like I'm starting to get just more white hairs every single day, it feels like. And this is not gonna be the end of the channel, guys. This is just the beginning the way I see it. It's opening up a whole new opportunity for me. And as most of you guys know, there was always different options of what type of house I could put out here, whether it be another shed house, whether it be a container house, a barn dominium, or just build a tiny house out here. So the possibilities are endless for me out here. And that's something that I wanna just stress to you guys, that I'm not quitting my channel. I'm not doing any of that kind of stuff. It's just a new beginning for me, and I'm gonna film this whole process. There was some issues with the shed dealer not wanting me to film them doing any type of repairs on this building. I don't know why. I have an assumption on why they didn't want me to show any of that stuff, but we're not gonna get into all that stuff like I said. So anyways, I will not be using that company anymore. This will be the last building from this company that I will be using, and I will not be supporting that business anymore. And I don't really need to explain anything else after that. It explains it all when you have a local dealer telling the corporate guys something is wrong with it. I send a video 2 hours later, they're offering me money. So that tells you right now that there's some major stuff wrong with this building. And once they get it off my property, it's no longer my issue anymore. It's gonna be their issue, and I'll take the little bit of money that they have offered me. I'm gonna try to do some stuff here on the property. I'm gonna be living on this property very, very quickly here. Trust me on that. I'm still waiting to hear back from the water company. I'm actually going to the meeting today to get that stuff handled. So the things are still going. They're still rocking and rolling out here. And like I said, it's only just the beginning, guys. So anyways, I'm gonna put y'all down. I gotta start cleaning up all this stuff, get everything out of here that I don't want them to take. And then we're gonna have them come out here and get this building off my property. I'm gonna film the entire process. So like I said, grab yourself some popcorn, enjoy the rest of the video. Boom, just like that. It is cleaned out on the inside. Like I said, the framing's staying up, all the electrical wires are staying up, but I got all my stuff out of it, minus the trash can over here. The last thing I gotta do, I have to take off my solar lights on the outside so I'm not losing out on anything else. But other than that, I already know it's the internet. The drama's gonna be out there. What happened to his building? What really happened? Y'all can go back and look. Y'all can call the shed dealer themselves and ask them if you want, but all I know is that as of yesterday, the contract on this building was voided by corporate. They sent me the paperwork. They had their attorney send me stuff. It's all settled now. Now I just gotta get them to get this building off my property so I can start again on something else, and it's gonna be even better than this one. So anyways, that's what I've been trying to hold off on putting videos out. Like I said, I didn't want to badmouth the company, but I still want to hold people accountable, even though I said some things on the video. There was a lot more to the story that I don't feel like some people want me to put out some of the stuff because it would make them look really bad. Like I said, I record everything. I recorded conversations, things that were said out here, and things that were said at the shed dealer as well. So I know what was said. They know what was said. At the end of the day, they're gonna get judged on how they said things, and I'm gonna move forward. Like I said, I got a little bit of a settlement out of this to be able to possibly start a new project out here. So anyways, I'm gonna get these solar lights off the outside of the house, go inside and cool off, and then wait for them to call me so we can get this thing off my property so I can start again. All right guys, so this is the last time you're gonna see this shed to house. I thought it was pretty cool. Look what flew in here just last minute. Just a little dove. Just landed inside or had the doors and everything open, waiting for the company to come out and get it, and this little dove just flew right in. I don't know if that's a sign about anything or what, but kind of cool. Just to have something like this happen last minute before they come and get it. So thought I'd share that with y'all. It's time to get them out here and get this building off my property. So anyways, say bye to the dove and say bye to the shed to house. All right guys, so the movers just got here. I wanna point this out that they are contracted by them. They don't work for the company. They're just their own moving company, and they're gonna come out and try to do their best. They looked on the inside of it and said they hope these dormers hold up whenever they move it. So I said, I'll be making sure that I film everything just in case something happens. It'll kind of cover myself, knowing that I didn't mess it up, and then it'll help cover them as well in case the building messes up when they move. So fingers crossed they can get this off the property without it collapsing in. Stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be weird looking at this thing. All right, so the guys are in there right now bracing everything up. They have to brace up both sides. When they lift it with the mule on the side, the walls just bow in so much. It's kind of freaky looking. Hopefully it won't collapse in. That's what we're all hoping right now. So fingers crossed they can get this thing off here without any issues. So far, so good. Like I said, this was the company that actually brought it out here. They did a good job last time, and I know they'll do a good job out here. So stay tuned. We're going to see how this thing gets off this property. All right, guys, well, there y'all have it. They officially got it through the gate. Those guys are real nice. Like I said, they were the ones that delivered it out here. We had some good conversations, and basically that's what's left over here, just a empty pad site. I'm gonna have to get the shed company to come out and pull those anchors out of the ground for me. They had to cut the little straps on them because they couldn't get them undone. So basically they're got about another foot or so to get it out of my gate, and we'll just have to move forward and gonna be answering a lot of questions from the locals. I know a lot of people stopped by and said what a good looking shed it was, and I agreed it did look good, but there were issues with it, and nothing I can do about it. So I'm sure people will be stopping by and asking questions, and I'll just have to let them know. So anyways, they've officially got it to the road. Once again, these guys did a great job on this, and Didn't have any issues. They had to brace up the inside a little bit more to be able to make sure that nothing messes up on it. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish letting them take my shed. The funny thing is, they're gonna go take my shed over there to the gas station that I got banned from. So I thought that's pretty funny. There they go, got it. I might not be able to be allowed on that property over there, but at least my house will be. What used to be my house. The building looks like it's sagging in the middle. That's something you don't see every day, a house just rolling down on its own, down the road. Appreciate it.